September. Eclipse season. And guess what, Cancer? I'm a Cancer rising, Cancer moon. So I'm pretty Cancerian myself, even though I'm an Aquarius sun. But we are run by the moon. So these eclipses, the moon doing things, it's very important for us, okay? All right, Cancer. This is in our 3-9 line. The thinking, the mind. Belief systems, as well as teaching and learning. Cancer, I think we're becoming the teacher here for a few years. Okay? All these eclipses are pointing to people, us going to school or learning something or teaching it, publishing and travel. Our belief system are expanding. We could be traveling to do that. We could be taking a course to do that. We could be teaching a course. There's all this philosophy and learning and teaching and publishing too. Actually, you know what? When things went, things are going in our third house of community and communications and thinking and our siblings. Your neighborhoods could be changing. This is a great time to hold a garage sale, September. This is a time where your siblings might need more attention from you. Or maybe they're just getting more attention in some way. Or stuff's happening to your siblings, your brothers and sisters. But there is a busy vibe to this September for you, Cancer. For us, Cancerians, it's busy. The neighborhood, the neighbors want... And you know what, Cancer? This could be a time where you finally get that new vehicle. Maybe you're leasing, financing, and maybe you started this already on August 22nd, because this all energy started August 22nd. So let me know in the comments below, did you get a new vehicle? Because that's a third house thing. Third house is like the junk drawer of everything. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there, but it's a very communicative thing. It's a very community-oriented thing. It's a very branding, marketing, getting the message out thing. If you own your own business, okay, Cancer? So get your new business cards, make up your elevator pitch. What do you do in 2 seconds? You know what I mean? How do you help people in 2 seconds? What would you tell Oprah in the elevator? All right. Let me know in the comments below if you have a business. What would I tell Oprah Winfrey in the elevator what my business is, right? I'm a blah, blah, blah that does blah, blah, blah. This is the time to think about your messaging, is basically what I'm saying. Very good time, Cancer, to do podcasts, radio shows, commercials, marketing, branding, social media, Instagram, YouTube, all the things like that. Okay? Very good time to do that indeed. Full moon in Pisces happening on September 7th. Your belief systems are changing, or there's an ending to some trip. Like you've started planning for a trip, and by September 7th, you've decided, I know where I'm going. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to do this, 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 and this. My itinerary is complete. That could be it. Some of you are like, oh, I've been taking this course for a couple of years and I'm finally done. I got my college degree now. So September 7th is important for you, Cancer, because something's completed in your 9th house of publishing. Maybe you finally got that book written, or you finally got your oracle. These are my oracle cards, but maybe you got your oracle cards planned out or published or something like that in September as well. So that looks good for you, Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon, Cancer rising, and when things are in my 9th house, that's when we published our cards, because that was the energy that we gotta get her done. It's publishing, it's learning, it's your belief system. It's like changing religions too. I wouldn't be surprised if September 7th week, some of you Cancerians change your religious views in some way, whatever that means. I won't go into that today, but maybe some other time. Your identity is shifting, Cancer, with Jupiter in Cancer until next summer in 2026. It's in your first house of the self. Your physical body could be changing. Some of you might be gaining weight right now and not realizing why, because you are happy. So it's not a defense mechanism weight. It's a happy weight gain, maybe. Because Jupiter in Cancer can bring expansion to the waistline if you are a Cancer or a Cancer moon or a Cancer rising. So just know that this will pass too. Um, just, it is what it is, but maybe just get more exercise in the water, doing more Zumba, doing more aquafit, going to the pool more can help in September as well. Um, but it looks like the people are your friends and expanding the mind are your friends, Cancer. So that looks good. Okay, let's pull a card from our decks. The Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand and Chakra Oracle for you, Cancer, in September 2025 eclipse season. Now, what's eclipses? Well, they're like these transformations that ripple effect outwards for quite a I would say give it a good 6 months. And I don't know, you could think about what you're doing about 2006, 2007 Cancer and gleaning some of that energy. It's nice. You were pretty popular back then. All right. Okay, this is for Cancer in September with the Lenormand cards. What could we know? Chakra Lenormand. Lenormand's been chakra. Okay, so there's some pain, there's some struggle. Maybe it's really busy, but you're maybe at a crossroads about something, the pain. You should come see me for a reading if this is you. Or it could be that you've overcome some challenges in some way, right? The crossing. In traditional Lenormand, this was the cross, like Jesus carrying the cross of burden. There's something could be burdening you. Maybe your neighborhood, or maybe communication needs to be worked on. Because I'm seeing light blue, and then you're in the third house of communication, Cancer. It could be that you just need to work on the communication and intimacy with other people, and having better communication in some way with your kids, with your spouse, with your boss. I don't know, with your friends. But I think the pain is coming from communication because of that third house influence as well. And it could be for some of you, you've worked really hard in school, university. Maybe you're getting your doctorate, your master's, your PhD, something like that. And you're just feeling burdened by all the time and all the effort that you need to do that. Because the third house has a busyness to it, and maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. I would suggest some kind of grounding as well, grounding yourself throughout September. That would be very good. So that looks good for you, Cancer, indeed. And like I said, I'm a Cancer rising, Cancer moon as well, so I totally get that. And see, I got the time card. And time, you just need a little time. It'll all come together. It feels really busy in September for you, and especially during eclipse season, but everything works out. Everything's a balance, right? Everything in this life is a balance, trying to balance itself out, whether it's your body trying to balance itself out, relationships, everything's trying to find some kind of balance. So with time can heal. And I think it's a good thing about keep time set for relax and quieting and stilling the mind and staying away from social media and all the busyness too once in a while. Maybe once a day, walk barefoot in the grass, Gemini, to ground yourself and get all the energy and electricity, so to speak, out of into the ground. That's why they call it the ground. So use it right now while the snow is not here yet. Walk barefoot in the ground, Gemini. That's going to really help ground all the busy 3 energy that's happening for you in September. Now, let's pull the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle card for you for some energy healing. How do we do it? We go 1, 2, 3. And then we shuffle until something looks really obvious. For Gemini for Cancer in September with that 3 energy. If I said Gemini, it's because I was thinking Gemini rules the third house, which you're in Cancer. So I might have said the word Gemini, but I didn't mean it. But it's that busy energy, Cancer. And see, it always works out for me. And I also got this one, the purple one, I Belong. So get out your amethyst. This is a Jill of all trade stone, very high frequency. The body runs at 64 hertz. Essential oils run much higher, over the hundreds. And so amethyst and essential oils can be very good. So first of all, I Belong, crown chakra, knowing that because you're being busy with your community and people are wanting a piece of you, Cancer, in September. You belong for sure, but it's that sense of belonging, and you're feeling a lot of energy in the brain as well with that 7. It's very intellectual as well. And there's just a lot of busy for you, Cancer. So you belong. People want more of you, per se. And so just remember, it always works out for me, right? It always works out for me. All the chakras are nice and aligned, and you're saving some time for yourself to ground that energy. Okay, Cancer, because you're feeling a lot of busyness in September here. And there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of activity of the brain. And I would, let's look at this purple. Number 7, I belong. I want to see what it says, what I wrote, because I don't remember. It comes with a color booklet. I belong. Okay. Because I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's the nervous system. It's the pituitary and the pineal gland. Very stimulated here, and that's in the brain. Lots of activity up here. Okay, the Cancer. That we want to sort of nervous system ground it. Eggplant, purple things, figs, purple cauliflower. I don't know if I haven't seen that in the store. Plums, and guess what? A whole bunch of plums fell from my tree recently, and me and Maddie were picking them. And that, like, the plum purple is an example of, okay, things are gonna, it's busy now, and you gotta make sure you get the purple in your life. And before I did this reading for you, Cancer, because I'm a Cancer moon, Cancer rising, so I always watch the Cancer stuff, right? But I was wondering, why am I so attracted to amethyst right now, the purple? And it's all coming together right now, today, for this eclipse. There's so much learning and teaching that we're doing. It's in connection with other people, our neighbors and siblings and all the people, that we need to ground it. And purple's going to help with that color, because guess what, Cancer? Everybody's teaching us in this reality about duality, red versus blue, this versus that, yang versus yin. It's a duality universe that we live in this 3D world. But listen, Cancer, when you mix blue and red, which are normally, supposedly, we're taught that they're fighting, right? Democrats versus Republican, blue versus red, guess what? When you mix blue and red together, Cancer, when you mix blue and red together, you get violet, which you were talking about today. I belong, violet, amethyst. Now, what's violet? It's the strongest wavelength. So we need to stop thinking of everything as separate, and this against that, and my religion versus your religion, and Democrat versus Republican, and this team versus this team, and everything versus this, South versus North. You know how everything's duality. And start thinking about what happens when we mix the blue and the violet. We mix the two together. What happens? It becomes stronger. It becomes powerful. It becomes a force. So that's something we could take in our lives, Cancer, here in this eclipse season in September. So I hope that helps. All right. I think I'm going to go to bed now. I was going to do Leo, but I don't know if I have the energy. I may or may not pop up tonight still. Over here, it's 1 in the morning, and starting to get tired. I've had a busy month, busy summer actually for me. So I might just continue Leo tomorrow morning when I wake up. But we'll see. You might get lucky. All right. I'm Trina, your intuitive guide with a chakra vibe, helping you navigate life's energies. Come see me on my website, www.themoontree.org. And I'll see you in the next one.